Mashiri in Doha. The main stories on Al Jazeera. The fragile peace deal between the Pakistani government and the Taliban seems to be crumbling. Authorities in the Swat Valley are telling residents to evacuate the main city, Mingora. Taliban fighters are said to be planting mines in the area, and the government is warning they may be forced to retaliate. Retired General and Defence Analyst Talat Massoud says the army is clearly determined to regain control.
It seems that, they will continue to pursue and to push the militants, the Taliban, I think both in Bunaira as well as in Swat, because I think the peace deal is over as far as one can see it, because from the very start it had certain very serious problems, and one could make out that it is going to unravel, and this is exactly what has happened.
Russia has denied claims by Georgian government officials that it was behind an attempted mutiny at a Georgian army base near Tbilisi. The standoff lasted several hours before the soldiers surrendered. Our Moscow correspondent Niamh Barker has more on the Russian reaction.
Dmitry Rogozin, the ambassador to NATO, speaking in Brussels, said earlier that the allegations were completely mad. And off the back of that, he said that the decision to push ahead with joint military exercises between Georgia and NATO to begin on Wednesday, under the current circumstances, were no less than like holding military exercises within an asylum. But overall, the impression here for Moscow is that there has been a deliberate attempt to undermine ongoing hopes of smoother relations between NATO and Moscow.
8 people have been arrested following a massacre at a Turkish wedding party. Reports say 4 masked gunmen opened fire, killing 44 people. The country's interior minister says the attack arose from a family feud. The highest-ranking US military officer says he's looking into an Al Jazeera report which shows soldiers in Afghanistan discussing the distribution of local language Bibles. Admiral Mike Mullins says the military's position is never to push any form of religion. You can find the latest on all those stories and more at aljazeera.net/English. That's aljazeera.net/English.